that are at home watching this on Facebook. We welcome you to the worship service here at the LaPorte First United Methodist Church. This is a special service that we're going to have today to talk about God's creation. This is a sermon and service that I've been working with Mary Kay Steele, and I believe you're going to be challenged and you're going to enjoy what we have to share with you today. And so we're going to begin with Mary Kay Steele. She's going to kind of kick our service off on this theme of protecting God's creation.
So during this time, this last year, I've had some time to stop. I've had some time to notice things that maybe I've forgotten about. Sort of getting back to my young self, my young sense of wonder at God's creation. When was the last time you felt wonder in God's creation? And what was it? Most recently for me, it was the bees in my garden. Bees are so cute. They are so cute. They're fuzzy, and they have those delicate wings, and they go from flower to flower to flower. And in their path, in their industriousness, they're very fruitful. We need bees. They're the ones that make our fruit. And doesn't that sort of astound you how God could think of that? How he could think that these little bees could be such an important part of our life? Bees pollinate 100% of almonds. Bees pollinate 90% of oranges, 90% of apples, 90% of sweet cherries. Can you imagine life without those things? I can't. I can't. And I wonder, in our industriousness and our work, our life's work, are we leaving such a fruitful path behind us? Maybe we should be more like the bees. So the words of wisdom for today: the earth is a very fragile place, and yet it is our home, our only home. Let us become responsible stewards as gracious guests of God's earth.
Good morning. I have several announcements to bring to you. In your worship folder, there is a sheet with the announcements on it, so please be sure to address those, look at those, but also follow them on the church e-news as well as the website for the church. We have the treasure sale coming up. It is the 16th, the 17th, and the 18th of September, and there are some sheets out in the hallway to sign up for some different roles that we have within that period of time. So they need people to cover doors and helping to sell and helping to set up, all of those types of things. So if you're able to help with any of those things, thank you so much, and please sign those sheets for that. We have third grade Bible recognition. That will be on September 12th at the 9 o'clock service. So if you know of any child or grandchild who is in third grade, please let Megan know, and she will be happy to put them on the list. She has her email, laportefirstumcchildren@gmail.com, or you can call the church office. So please make sure that you let those know. We have a lot of our talent sale items still in the hallway. So those items, the proceeds from those items go towards missions. So if you're able to help purchase any of those items, that would be very much appreciated. One item, a couple items out there that are up for auction only go through the 1st. So the 1st is the deadline. So we have the table, the breakfast table with the benches, as well as the other bench with the ottoman. So if you are interested in putting a bid in for those, please do that shortly so that we can have your bid for that first deadline. we are going to be having some more Bible studies. We have one led by Pastor Bob on 1 Corinthians. That will be on Wednesday evenings at 6 o'clock in the chapel. And also, it will be recorded on Facebook Live, so if you are not able to physically attend, you can watch it that way as well. And on your attendance sheet, there's a box at the bottom for you to check if you are interested in attending that Bible study, and then he will get you the information about that study and the booklet that you will need for that. There is also another Bible study led by Tom Edwards, and that is on Thessalonians, and he is doing that by Zoom. So if you are interested in participating in that, you will need to contact him by email, and he will get you the link that you can participate in that as well. Megan's baby shower is this afternoon, so hopefully many of you signed up for that. And we will be having that down in the Friendship Hall following this service about 12 o'clock. We ask that if the doors are still closed, that you hold off going in right away because they're still setting up. They're working on that right now, but it might take a little bit longer. So if you go down there and the doors are still closed, please wait in the hallway, visit, that type of thing, and then feel free to come in and visit in there at that point in time. So we're excited about sharing with Megan on that. Birthdays and anniversaries. There are more. Well, the 9 o'clock bulletin didn't have them all listed. But birthdays, we have on the 29th, Ken Berner, and the 1st, Siobhan Garber. And then for anniversaries, we have on the 30th, Kathy and Dale Peterson. The 2nd is Tim and Sharon Daniels. And the 3rd are Kathy and Greg Hofer. So happy birthday and happy anniversary to those people. And we have an announcement by Dee DeVincent.
Good morning. I'd like to talk to you today about the UMW Arts and Crafts Show. It is going to take place on September 25th out at the LaPorte County Fairgrounds. So I hope you all can attend. Today I'd like to ask for some pie donations for the event, and also if any of you feel that you would like to assist the vendors unloading and loading their wares when they get to the fairgrounds. We also have a sign-up sheet for that. On the pies, we ask that you please not cut them. The ladies will cut them the day of the show, and we sell giant pieces for $2. So if you can't bake, or if you can't help vendors, at least come on out and enjoy a piece of pie or maybe a lunch that the ladies will be making. For those of you who are on Facebook watching us on YouTube, I'd like to let them know again, if you'll give me another minute here, that our craft show is out at the fairgrounds on September 25th from 9 o'clock to 3 o'clock. We will have about 100 vendors. And the event takes place in 3 buildings, so it's all inside. We do have a few vendors that are brave enough to be outside, but for the most case, it's inside. We are trying to be safe about the COVID, so we will be asking all of our vendors to please wear masks